Hey, we're back with another amazing fall card. We're here. I've been waiting to use this set. I don't know why I haven't used it yet. But this is such a cute set. And when I looked at it, I've never had this like vision for this set. I guess that's probably why I never figured out how to use it. And as soon as I looked at it this time, I was like, shaker. I don't even do that many shakers anymore for some reason, even though I need to get back to that. But shaker, that part in the middle is perfect. And then when I seen the dies and that the dies actually do cut out the middle, I was like, absolutely, yes, shaker. So here we are. We stamped it out with our Honey Bee alcohol safe ink onto some Hammermill cardstock, and we're using our Ohuhu markers to do a little bit of coloring. Honestly, it's such small little spots on this. We're not using that many colors here. I think I end up using like 2 colors for every shade instead of 3. Because like I said, except for I think once I got the green, I was trying to figure out the right shade of green. So you probably see me pull out several different greens. But I wanted more of a warm hue, and at the beginning I was starting to get like a cool blue hue. So switched that. All right, so yeah, using our Ohuhu alcohol markers, you can use any alcohol markers or colored pencils, whatever you use to color your images. And honestly, like I said, really quick color here. I think it was like a total of 8 minutes to begin with, I believe, to color these, and I 2 times it, so it's down to like 4 minutes, or like right under 4 minutes. So very easy. You can see I'm using, I think, YR2, and then I think I end up using Y1. We'll see here in a minute. This card was done a little bit ago. I probably should start writing what I'm doing down also. All right, let's see if I can see it. I probably zoomed in too close for you guys. Oh, it looks like I might use 3 different colors on this. I thought I only used 2, but it might looks, and I did not see that one, unfortunately. Sorry, guys. I'll try and go back and no, I thought Y6. I think it's Y1 that I end up using, and I zoomed too far in to see the tip. Oh, right there, Y3. I'm like, I zoomed too far in. All right, so yeah, so I did end up using 3 colors for my sunflowers just to get that inner part nice and dark, and then work out to our lighter tips right there. And that was pretty much the end of the coloring. Not much more to do there. We are just going to take out our dies here. Again, this one I've used in both of my cards this month. I used the sentiments on my last card and the actual images and dies on this card. And let's hope that I remember to zoom out when I come back here. Let's just get those cut out. And you see that die will cut out the inside. So that's where I was like, oh, shaker card to the fullest. Let's get this. I haven't done shaker cards in a long time. I've been, so much focused on coloring and doing that. I have to really, I'm thinking about putting a jar together of like all the different types of cards and like pulling one each time so that I like go through the techniques, because I kind of do get stuck in a technique like rut and forget about all of the other extra amazing techniques out there. So I ended up, to cut out the center of this, I ended up pulling out a circle nested die, and you just have to find the one that is closest. There is a quite large little gap around that one, and then of course you can hide it under the sunflower. So it wasn't that hard to find one, and I just kind of used that to get it as center as I possibly could. Again, your sunflower, there's a little bit of wiggle room in there, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Then I use my circle die to cut that out, to use that for my shaker part. And we're going to use, this is probably one of my favorite background stamps, guys. I use this all the time on my background. You can use it to really make a statement, or as you're going to see here, I use it with, I think, mocha, I believe. I don't want to say mocha. Let's see what if I show. Oh, I did for a half a second. I think it is mocha for a nice light tan. I wish I would have went one more step down to make it even more subtle. I thought it was going to dry back a little bit less, and it just ended up not. But honestly, I loved the like touch of brown in there to really make this fall card pop. Go, make sure we got it. And then right there, I was like, oh, I was about to do a second. Yeah. And then I was like, yeah, no, I that was a little bit darker than I wanted it to. So I probably could have went one touch down on our ink. But honestly, it was no big deal. It came out so good. So we're just going to put some glue around the edge here to get our stamp set down. And then use all of the foam tape on the back of this, of course, so that we can make a little well for our little bits. For the little bits, I know that this is where shaker cards do get a little bit pricey, and that's probably why I don't do them as much. But I do just get a really price affordable sequence off of Amazon, and it comes in about just about every color that you can imagine. There's lots of colors in there. Also, use the packaging from all of your products. We all get all the plastic from all of our products, and trust me, I have a bin full of plastic to make the shaker pocket itself. I never have really went and gotten like vellum, or, well, not vellum, but acetate. I used to, and then I was like, why am I spending my hard-earned cash on that supply when it literally, these companies give us acetate every 2 seconds? Just, be aware of the holes used for, airflow and everything else in the packaging. But let's reuse, because we don't need all that plastic in the landfills. All right, here I am just making my well using all of the foam tape again in this card. 2 cards back to back with all the foam tape. And I will cut out little centers because I just don't want my my sequence to fall in those little wells right there. We don't want to lose much of our sequence. And then I do put some behind the sunflower because, again, we don't want our sequence to fall behind that and get lost. So we are just filling, as you can see. Technically, I didn't have to do the top. I didn't even think about that. I was just like filling in the space. But obviously, gravity is going to fall. Use your gravity. Pulling off all of the pieces, and pretty much this card is done, guys. Like, I have to put a sentiment on there, but unfortunately I thought the camera was going. It was not going, but it really was just a stamp. We all know how to do this. Stamping our sentiment down, cutting it out with the die that cuts oh so close. I mean, Brass and Bliss is getting so close on their sentiments. It's so amazing. Oh, I do use glue so that I get a little bit of wiggle room. That is, I know a lot of people are like, oh, once it goes down, not straight. Use a little bit of liquid glue so that you have just a smidgen of wiggle room. It allows it to move just a little bit. If you don't, also use your Misty right here. Use your Misty to line things up. Take out that thing, put that in, and then just shove it up there. Yep, there we go. I'm like, oh wait, I almost forgot my shaker bits. But yeah, use your Misties to put your cards in to line them up. It's a great little hack. There you go. Simple and easy. I love how this card came out. I'm going to put the sentiment and show you guys right about here. There we go. And it is all done. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Here is the final project, and I will have all of the links listed below for you. I will see you in the next one.